Hello my creative peeps and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I have a custom journal share with you. This is a journal that I created for Elizabeth and I had so much fun creating this journal. Thank you to her for asking me to do it. I hope she likes it. But I thought I would show you guys a flip through so you get a little inspiration. I'm obsessed with how this cover came out. I'm just going to get right into it. This is a vinyl sticker from my shop. I added a couple brads. I collaged this piece of paper with the holographic foil, which you can't beat, of course. And this Moon Celestial playing card is a hollow back bound journal. And this was a rescued old book. So this was Switzerland in Sunshine and Snow. And I painted the outside cover. I painted it all black and then I did some kind of blue, I don't know, just blue effect. I really like how it came out. And it's like, it's not tacky or anything. It's nice and textured and it's just really nice. So that's how that came out. She asked for a tie closure, so we have this like holographic ribbon here with the antiquing on it, which I really enjoy. It's all natural antiquing. I did not do that. So she asked for a celestial moon astrology typed themed journal. And there's a few like alien type pages in here and stuff. So we're just going to walk through it. I am going to say before we get started, if you are here for a decked out journal flip, that's not my style. My journals are pretty plain with lots of room for customization. And yeah, so there's that. This journal has 64 pages, which is 128 sides, and has 9 pockets / tuck spots. And it has lots of vellum, and we'll talk about the different papers as we go. I left the inside nice and blank for her so she can do whatever she wants. These are the end papers from the original book, which I painted in the same technique as I did the outside. It's got some cool fabric here. And then we have these are really thick book pages from Music of the Spheres. It's like an old book about astrology and stuff, which I thought was super cool. So that's in there. We have Midori MD paper. This is grid. It doesn't always show up on camera, but that's the grid one. We have some printed vellum, some moon there. We have some tea-dyed scrapbook paper turned into pockets. Plain Midori MD paper. Some vintage ledger paper, another pocket. This journal ended up being a little chunkier than I intended, but I'm sure she'll have fun filling it up, and that's what the tie closure's for. An envelope here. This is one of those alien pages, so it's like a sketchbook of different aliens from different movies and stuff. Or books, I should say. I'm not quite sure what it is, but they're pretty cool. On the back it gives like characteristics and stuff. But yeah, I thought that would be cool. I stitched them together because they were single pages, so I just stitched them together with a little black thing in the back. And the stitching is pretty wonky, but I feel like that adds character to my books, so I try not to be careful because I like that look. So there's that. I love this gold star constellation paper. I'm going to send her a bunch of goodies and journal bits to go with this as well, but I didn't want to spoil all of the surprise. I love this. It's another one of those monsters. I had to cut off, like it didn't really have a head, it just had like a snout, and I had to cut it off, but I love the colors of it. And I like how this one has a big blank space there. More printed vellum. This one's also cool with the big blank space, Mars and Saturn. There's a little tuck spot there. She's lucky this was a custom because I was a little tempted to keep it. Let's be honest. Vellum. Another one of those alien pages, but I just made this one a smaller one. A little galaxy crystal pocket. I did a lot of like purples and blues and pinks. That's kind of like the color scheme that I unintentionally went with. I don't know what happened to the sewing on this, but I loved it so much I had to keep it. I think all the loops are just so cool. So there's that. And some little pockets. I love that you can see the planetary fabric behind the spine there. Another tuck spot, vintage ledger. And even though it's a closed back binding, I did not, you could cut the signature out if it was too chunky and just kind of, you know, take that out. That's something I do a lot when I make journals too big by accident, when I'm using them and I get to the end and they're not like, you can't really use it anymore. It's not functional. I will just kind of go in the center there and cut the strings and pull the signature out so that it debulks it and I can save the paper to use in another journal. So that is an option, Elizabeth, if you'd like to do that. But yeah, this is the custom journal again that I made for Elizabeth. I really hope she likes it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. It's always an honor to do a custom journal, and thank you guys so much for asking me to do those. I did leave some room and some workable room in here so she can chunk this beast up. But yeah, like I said, really happy with how this turned out. Hope she likes it too. I hope you guys enjoyed the flip through. Thank you so much for being here today. Hope you found this inspiring. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.